Hi, my name is Cathy Calhoun. I'm from Spring City, Pennsylvania. I'm standing in front of a bank building. My very first job as a bank teller started here. This bank is now my home. This is where I used to be a teller, and my teller area was right here. I tried to repurpose as much as I possibly could. This vault used to be inside of the main vault of the bank, so I use it as an entertainment center. As for repurposing, here's what everybody wants to see in the bank, and it's the vault. Welcome to my bar, Calhoun Federal Bar. During renovations, I go through safe deposit boxes to see if there was anything in there. One of my favorite ones was filled with love letters. I couldn't even work the next day. I just stayed up reading the letters like all night.
Joining us from the former National Bank of Spring City, Pennsylvania, is Cathy Calhoun. Cathy, I have to let people know, because your home is a bank, you have 4-foot-thick granite steel and cement walls. So to say your Wi-Fi is a challenge is putting it mildly. That place is beautiful. Is that the biggest downside, that you can't? People are constantly saying, "Can you hear me?"
It's the only downside I have. But when I have parties in here and we have a band come in or someone playing the piano, the height of the ceiling, it sounds wonderful. It's so much fun.
I mean,
it's a great party house.
Oh my gosh, I look at it and I think Sinatra. It just gives me this flow of just elegance in it.
Thank you. Yes.
When you come home from a long day, you used to work in this bank. Is that surreal for you? I don't even know how I would be able to process that a place that I started as a teller is now this beautiful home.
The weird part about it is, for me, is when I started here, this was my first job as a teller, and my job would be to go down in the ugly, dark cellar and remove the night deposits from the night depository, where people would come in or from the outside, they'd have a key and the businesses would drop their deposits down, and they'd send the new kid on the block have to go down in the ugly cellar to get those out. So now, I've redone that cellar.
Well, now you can say, look at me now. Look at me now.
Yeah,
what made you?
There you go.
What made you want to buy the place and live there?
Well, my old boss came to me and thought I might want to put a jewelry store in here because that's what I do for a living. And he was thinking, well, the vaults are perfect to put jewelry in. And he gave me the keys for the weekend and said, just go down and hang out and see if it would work, which I did. But I knew it wasn't going to make it as a jewelry store. But I thought it could be a cool house. And when I was in that weekend, the sketch and my thought process from way back then, exactly how I wanted it, it turned out to be what I ended up doing.
Oh my gosh. Well, they say if you have to ask how much, you can't afford. So I'm not going to ask you how much, but did it stay on budget to renovate this?
I had no idea what a budget even was. And of course, that got shattered, all the you-know-what.
Oh, that shattered the bank. You broke the bank renovating the bank.
Totally.
That is fascinating. Well, enjoy. And again, I have a lot of places now on my list I need to visit. I want a martini in that jazz room.
For sure. You're a couple hours away. Come on down.
All right, Cathy. Thank you.